Hi everyone!
Hey!
Welcome to Knitistry Knerds Podcast, episode 37. I'm Caytee.
I'm Michele.
These are our mascots, Earl the Erlenmeyer.
And Rhonda the Round Bottom.
Adorable.
They're flasks.
So cute.
And they're very squishy. They work with pillows.
Yes, they do. So if this is your first time, welcome.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming. We hope you stick around with us. And if you've been here before, you know the drill. You're here. Thank you for coming.
Bless you.
So it's been...
We appreciate you.
Yes, for sure.
Yes.
It's been 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
A little less than 2 weeks. I think we filmed on Thursday
last time.
So it's Valentine's Day for us. So
yes.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Today's February the 14th.
February the 14th on the Wednesday. So we've been dealing... Everybody's been wearing pink. I even wore pink today. All the kids are in like these cute things.
Okay, I'll fess up. Did not even remember that Valentine's Day was a thing. Totally escaped me. Including last night when my husband came home with a bouquet of purple flowers for me. I just assumed he bought it. It was at Sam's. I assumed he bought it because he thought they were pretty and it was purple. And it's odd to find an entirely purple mixed flower bouquet, which is what I prefer. And so I just assumed he saw them and liked them and brought them home to me. And then this morning on TV, somebody said something about Valentine's Day. On Good Morning Football, of course, because it's the only thing I watch in the morning. And I said, "Oh, Philip, did you get me those flowers because it's Valentine's Day?" And he goes, "Duh." Like,
in her defense, we're the same way. Neither of us really celebrate Valentine's Day with our spouses.
No.
And it's not because we hate love, and it's not because we hate each other. We are both in the mind that, like, Valentine's Day should not be, you just do love on a day. Like, you do it all the time. Like,
yeah, it's an all the time thing.
So
plus our anniversary's the week before.
The week before, yeah.
And so, you know, it's like double dipping.
Yeah.
I don't know it.
So in her defense, neither of us really do anything.
It's not a big deal.
It.
We don't ever go out or do anything.
Right. Zach did wake up and tell me Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh, yeah, Philip told me first too this minute. I was like, I don't know. Is it really?
All right. I did also get, one of my kids gave me a flower. They're all running after the roses.
I got candy.
Candy too.
I got candy. Yeah. I had a former student came to see me and she brought me a chocolate covered payday, which I ate because I had a really bad day. So I just chowed down on that sucker. And another one gave me some M&Ms. And a couple of them gave me hugs. And so it was I got rewarded.
You did.
I needed that chocolate payday, and it was a giant one, people.
If we could tell you all the things we would, but sorry, we can't.
I can't. Yeah, it's, all them laws, but
yep. So just
I had kind of a wretched day.
It was a rough day.
Actually, it's been a rough couple of weeks, but that's okay. Anyway, time's a-wasting. We're moving on.
Here we are.
So here we are. It's Valentine's Day.
By the way, we're teachers in the upstate of South Carolina. You didn't know already
yet. We're science teachers in the upstate of South Carolina. And teach the little darlings.
Our students. That's what we're talking about here.
Our little darlings.
High school teachers. I think I said that, but I'm not sure. I can't remember things I've said recently.
We need a break so bad.
Oh my gosh. We're So those of you who've been teachers or are related to teachers, we have a big PD thing on Friday, professional development with the district office, and all I'm sitting here thinking is like I could stay home and sleep. I don't think I'm going to be effective at this meeting.
I'm going to knit.
I mean, it's just...
That's all I'm going to do.
We haven't had a real break in a little while. We had...
we had Martin Luther King's Day off,
yep.
And then we're going to have Monday off, President's Day. And so it's going to be a long weekend. But we sure would like that Friday off like the kids get off. Oh, well, it's all right.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
We'll go.
We'll knit.
And we'll listen.
They'll feed us lunch that I can't eat.
Usually, yep.
I
wish they would just do something really good.
I bring snacks because I know I can't eat whatever they have.
I want a really good lunch.
It's okay. We got to quit complaining. We got to quit complaining. Knitting. That's why we're
all
here.
The good things. Let's talk about knitting.
Finished objects.
FOs. I don't have any.
Me neither. I'm wearing a former FO.
There you go. Talk about your FO. Former FO.
It's Turtle Dove by Melissa Kudrow, and the owner of Sonder Yarn. And when she was one of the owners of Espace Tricot. So it's Turtle Dove. I think it's the first Turtle Dove. It's the one that's a chunky weight. And I sort of followed the pattern.
Yeah.
I mostly followed the pattern. I don't even remember anymore if the pattern was split hem, or did I just do that? I know I made it shorter than the pattern, and it's kind of huge, but it's got I did a split hem on it, and I love the stand up neck on it. I like it. It's really comfortable, and I honestly, I'll link the pattern below, obviously, of course, and it is a free pattern. I know that for sure, but I just did the arms straight and then bound them off and let them roll, and the top and bottom are. I did twisted rib because that's what we do. We both prefer twisted rib, and I'm not going to hit the table. But I always do. We always do twisted rib if we think it'll work. But and the yarn, it's an Italian wool.
Looks like you held it
chunky. No, I didn't hold this with anything.
Okay.
It's got a thread that runs through it. It's like a chenille twisted with a thread. Chenille wool.
The stitches look marled the way
they
it
do,
is, so it's cute.
It's just a variegated. Let me get up real close. If you can see, it's like a chenille and a thin thread twisted, marled together. I didn't hold them together. It's the way it came. It was an Italian yarn I found at a yarn shop going out of business, having a sale in somewhere in New England when I lived in New England back in from 87 to 92. So I don't know what it is, but I love it. It's I love these colors. I wear, it's one of my favorite sweaters to wear. I wear it with olive pants. I wear it with blue jeans. I wear it with she got the applause button.
She said something and I was like, you said don't hit the table, and I was like, oh, applause button. Do we have it out? I didn't grab it.
We forgot the applause button. But did you turn it on?
I don't think so.
Okay, yeah. So now it's ready for when somebody needs some applause. We are ready to give applause. Anyway, so I'm wearing this. I love it. It's comfy.
Yeah, it's cute. I like it.
It is warm. I want to do more turtle doves. I like this
Style.
That's the word. Style. Structure, whatever. I like it.
Is.
So I'll have it in the show notes. I'll see if I can find it. But I really do like it.
It's cute. I like it.
And you're wearing store-bought.
Yeah, this is store-bought.
So pretty. I love this color.
Bright.
She looks so good in this.
Neon pink.
Every shade of orange.
Yeah, I look good in orange.
You look really
I look good in
good.
yellow too. Like those are my colors. Is orange and yellow. I
can't even come close to wearing
Nobody, including me, looks good in red though.
Now I know my mother did,
but
my mother did. She was a true winner.
Oh, okay.
She had dark brown hair that went silver and white, but and she was pale, but she looked like $1 million in reds, especially blue reds. But she could even wear an orange red. But put a blue red suit on that woman. Oh my God! And the red lipstick, she looked like $1 million.
Yeah,
And I can't even come close to wearing the colors, but that color. And I went to a red school. I went to NC State.
Well, high school.
Yeah, so it was.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm still trying to look for that.
Yeah,
Okay, so
I have 2.
That's it for
whips.
finished objects.
How many Whoopies do you have?
I have worked upon 4 things.
Okay.
I've worked on 4 things.
You want to start?
I haven't finished a dadgum thing.
Neither have I. It's okay.
Oh, that's a cute. Okay. I typed turtle dove into Ravelry, and look at this Christmas stocking. Isn't that precious? It's got trees and turtle doves and a star and some X's and O's.
That is cute.
That is really cute. I have to bookmark that.
Let's just warn you now. We're gonna be very squirrely.
Oh, that doesn't even come close to describing what my head is doing.
We're there. You know what? There doesn't need to be a warning anymore. We just need to put it in the show notes. Always
Squirrel
squirrely.
alert.
Always squirrely.
Always squirreling. Okay, this is not coming up. It must be spelled differently.
We should get T-shirts like that. Always be squirreling.
Always be squirreling.
Cute little squirrel.
There we go. We should have merch. We should have things we could. Y'all want merch?
I think we've said it before, and a few of you are like, "Yeah," but like.
But
Merch is
We have
difficult
so
to get
many,
into.
Whippy and Swirling and
Yeah.
we keep making it
NASCAR knitting.
Okay.
Which, did you see?
I did.
I wondered.
I did. I meant to send you a note. Okay, those of you who've been around for a while, you know
Patrick?
no, Andrew. We talk about NASCAR projects. When a project gets to the NASCAR stage, you're just going around, zoom, zoom. Well, the other day, Andrew Vogel of Briar Patch Fiber, who Caytee keeps calling Patrick.
I knew it was like this, about that long, and it was a name that I'd heard. It
had 2 syllables.
I am bad with names, okay? But I can give you a rough estimate of what it's supposed to be. But Andrew, not
we
Patrick.
love Andrew. Just saying, we love Andrew. Anyway, so he posted the other day. He's been working on a fingering weight sweater, and he posted that he'd gotten through all the color work, and he did a gorgeous job.
It's beautiful.
Andrew is beautiful.
It's whatchamacallit.
And that he had gotten to the NASCAR spot, and he tagged us in it. I loved it.
So
it's a beautiful
it is
sweater. Absolutely
the Wool
gorgeous.
and Pine Centurion, I think is what it is.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember.
It's a pattern I own. Yeah, Centurion. Why don't you show me the picture? Fine then. So he posted it, and he said, and then WeCraft reposted it. Said, complete all the color work now. To quote Knitistry Nerds, it's a NASCAR project just going round and round and stocking it. But look how pretty, like, it's just
Isn't that
beautiful.
Gorgeous? That's so pretty.
Great color choices. Andrew, I'm in love.
Yeah, it's beautiful, Andrew. It made me want to do that pattern.
The colors I picked were blue and it's dark blue and almost gold, really. It's like a coppery gold color, but it's very similar to these colors here. But I did see that.
Yeah,
I
did too.
thought it was funny.
I thought it was funny. Okay, so there it is, turtle dove. It's 2 words, not 1. That would be why. Couldn't find it. And this one is the bulky weight gauge. I need to change it's 14 stitches to 4 inches. And the Turtle Dove 2, it's a II, like Roman numeral 2. I think it's a different gauge. It's the 16 stitch. It's an Aran, so it's a 16 stitch gauge. The Turtle Dove 2, Roman numeral 2, by Spastrico. It's the same pattern. It's just done to a different gauge, and I love these patterns. They're free, and they're really. Melissa writes a great pattern, and it's very thoughtful. I love her aesthetic. She wears primarily solids or tonals. And in her color choices, I love her vibe. Just totally love her vibe. And so I typically buy or download everything she writes, all of her patterns. And every time she starts something new, I want to do it too. So like her artist, the shawl from Natasha Hornsby that I want to do, I've got the yarn picked out for. I want to do it too. I'm not using her colors,
but you like.
But I want to do that shawl.
Good.
I'm going to do that shawl. Okay.
All right. Now it's time for Whoopies.
Whoopies. Whippy. Yes. Not Whoopi. But Whippy.
I only have 2. So do you want to? You said you got 4.
Well, this is real quick.
Start.
I know y'all are tired of this. This is the test knit that never ends. I'm gonna finish this. It's gonna be gorgeous. I can't wait to put this thing into my wardrobe. This is sleeve number 1. It was this long last time you saw it, so I have actually made some good progress. But it's just, I work on it.
What's the name and everything?
Almost every day. It's the Deep Dean, DEEP, DENE, Deep Dean sweater by Beth McDonald Stone. And I'll link it below. It's available now, and there's lots of examples out there because the other test knitters all got done.
You don't know they all got done.
Well, there's a lot done.
Yeah.
There's a lot of samples out there. Some really gorgeous ones too. Okay, now part of the reason I didn't is I got all the way down to here, from the neck down to here, in another yarn, in a bright coral, this color.
She didn't like it.
Well, it was pinker, a little deeper.
It was pinker, yeah.
I didn't like it. I didn't like the way the yarn looked in in this texture stitches. It needed a crunchier yarn. I mean, I didn't like it. So I just pitched it. Well, I didn't pitch it. laying around somewhere. I don't remember where. And it's in one of those bins in Michele room, my yarn room. And so I started all over like a month after the test net started. So I just didn't finish on time. But I'm going to finish it. And
it's pretty.
I love this. I can't wait to wear it. It's going to look really good with my blue jeans on Fridays. That's the day we get to wear blue jeans to school.
You show your yarn?
It's antique.
Antique.
Peyton's classic wool worsted and what's called Aran tweed is the color. I don't even know if they make this anymore. But I mean, I know they make Peyton's wool, but I don't know if they make this color anymore. But it's like a ivory, and it's got flecks and shades of brown and blues. There's every shade of denim blue is in there, so it's going to be really pretty. I'm sorry, you'll have to look at that every time we podcast, but
it's getting there.
We were getting there.
Y'all are, well, then you guys do a great job of like encouraging us. I can just see it now. That squeak is going to get to somebody.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I scooshed my metal cup across the table.
But, you know, when we talk about not finishing things or being behind, that's not what knitting isn't about being behind. And you guys are great about encouraging us and making us feel like it's okay.
Yeah, I got a lot of comments on liking the sweater. And when I posted it on Instagram, I got lots of good comments. And I appreciate that. Thank you. It spurs me to go ahead and get it finished. But, you know, I watch different people, knitters, you know, I follow them on Instagram or I watch their podcasts, and I feel like they get so much more done than I do.
But a lot of them don't have jobs like...
Yeah, I know, and I have to remind myself that, you know, I'm working as a teacher and keeping a house, and while my children are grown, that doesn't mean they don't need things and need my time and my attention and things like that. So,
and some days you get home and you just want to veg.
Like yesterday, I did knit a stitch yesterday. I went home and nearly fell over from exhaustion. I just crashed on the couch and went to sleep. And then I woke up and helped fix dinner. I'm not the primary cook at our house, as we've talked about before. My husband is. And I was just tired. Of course, I didn't get home till 6:30 because we had a meeting after school, and then I got my hair done. By the way, y'all, I lost 8 inches of hair.
It's a lot of hair. Yeah.
8 or 9 inches of hair yesterday. I lost 5 pounds just from the haircut because my hair was this long. So there you go.
It feels like that.
That's something new to talk. That's something new in the last 2 weeks.
Not just one, but all of them.
All my hair's cut. All right, so that was my first Whippie.
First Whippie. You want me to do one or you want to do another one?
I can do another one real quick.
Okay. I just knit my row twice. I wasn't supposed to do what I just did, but oh well. Oops. I was almost all the way through before I realized it, so
yeah, it's happened.
It's a mistake and it's done.
This is the Corey in poncho, which our repeat guests have all seen before. It's going to be basically a high neck poncho with 4 points of increase. But I really,
it's looking good.
It's so pretty. It's Legacy Arts DK in a colorway that I don't know if they're going to have again, but it's called Kirk Gleason. And you can see it gives off a green vibe, but with rainbow speckles. And it's beautiful fabric. It's really soft and it's fun. I had it in my stash. I had 4 balls of it, and it's turning into a poncho.
Love it.
It's gotten bigger, but it's basically 4 raglan. It's got 4 increase points, and I'm just going to go out until I run out of yarn. But I've gotten quite a bit done. I was about here. This is my at school in meeting knitting.
Yeah.
So it's actually gotten quite a bit of work.
Yeah.
So that's 2, both old ones, but you know. They're progressing. They have progress.
Was last time the first time I talked about this? I can't remember.
Yes. No. Yes.
I don't remember. Oh well. We talked about it last episode, so I'll show it this episode too because I've been working on it. This is the Iris Raglan sweater by Rachel Ramio.
Maven Crafted. Is her Instagram handle.
Crafted.
Maven Crafted. Or Maven Craft.
What's her name? It's in the circle there, but it's very hard to see. And then there's
a sweater. It's precious. And that's her. That's the designer.
Yep, that's her. And so I have a good bit. I had a progress marker. There it is. So here's my progress marker. I've got, maybe an inch and a half. It's actually looking like a sweater now. I like when it starts looking like a sweater. That makes me happy.
I love her raglans.
Yes.
The way those are increasing.
So I'm supposed to do yarn overs and stuff every other row, and I just did a whole row of no yarn overs and then another whole row of no yarn overs. So there'll be a spot, but I'm not worried about it.
Fix it.
I would have to say that this is a slub yarn. It is Barnyard Knits Caramel Dreams.
Something like that.
Caramel Dreams, Caramel Dreams.
It's in the show notes.
Show notes. Yep, it'll be on the show notes. But this is this slub hides your mistakes really well. I don't feel there's been some places that you can kind of see mess ups in the iris raglan part, but I can't tell.
No, slub is a beautiful thing for that. It hides all the it's like this stuff.
Yep.
You can't see any boo-boos in this.
Because it's not only is the color kind of busy, but then you've got all the slub makes it look like you could have a mistake anywhere, and I probably do have mistakes everywhere. But it's knitting pretty fast. I feel like I've got a lot done. I have my, that's Pearls and Postulates, this stitch marker she sent us, I think the last time when she sent prize yarn and stuff.
Yeah.
And then all of my
the purple one.
raglan stitch markers are Steph at Adore Knit, which we'll talk about again later. We love them. But I didn't, my watch is magnetized to my stitch markers. I haven't seen it like this yet. I didn't hold it up and look at it myself, but it's actually looking like
really
a
pretty.
sweater. It looks really good.
It looks like ice cream, y'all.
It does
It just looks like ice cream.
Like chocolate with a little strawberry or something in it, and caramel color. It's pretty. So I'm excited about this one. This is not really a zoom yet because it is not like every other row. I'm doing increases and cabling, which I'm doing cabling with.
Okay,
Weird.
so we said ice cream, and you said strawberry because of the pink.
Yeah.
Right? In my forensics classes, one of the things I do when we're talking about observation skills and stuff, I flash a picture of pink ice cream cone. I said, what flavor is this? Everybody screams strawberry, right? I'm like, well, how do you know?
Could be bubble gum.
Yeah, but what it is vanilla ice cream with pink food coloring in it. And so, but it's a, stop and think. So now every time anybody says anything about strawberry ice cream,
That's the first thing I think.
That's what I think about.
I'm not a strawberry ice cream kind of person, but it is very, very pink. Or not very pink, but there's some good bits of pink.
It's beautiful. It doesn't show on the camera, but there's that pink is it jumps. I love that pale pink popping out.
I see some of it in there.
Yeah, there it is. You can see good on that. It's really pretty. It's very pretty.
And
Barnyard Knits, y'all.
It's fun.
You need to go look at her site. Even if all you do is look at the colorways, she is. Oh,
and I
love her colorways.
Once a month, every other week, she has a 20% off sale.
Yeah, she on different colorways and stuff.
She posted in Google Classroom. Oh my gosh, Instagram. It's in her Instagram.
I don't think she's on Google Classroom.
Oh my gosh, it's been a day. Did you post it to Google Classroom yet? Nope, but I did put it in Instagram where it goes for non-teachers.
Yeah.
But yeah, she has her 20% off sales. And then she does.
She's beautiful yarn.
She has some clearance sometimes. I got this on clearance. That's how I got this. She had 3 skeins of
she
this.
Has several different bases. I've knit with her DK and her sock.
Yeah, I have a fade in the sock that I want to do eventually.
I've got some really pretty things of hers. I love the way it looks in the skein so much.
I know.
I haven't used it. I look at it all the time. It's in one of the cubbies. When we film lives in Shell World and you see the cubbies behind her head, I sit there and every time I watch it back, I'm staring at the colorways that are hers because I have them on display so that I can see them all the time because I love them so much.
I will say with slub, you do get some
you
have
to kind
splitting,
of watch.
but yeah, you do have to kind of watch. So you'll get stray strands. I don't. It's almost like it's kind of different.
You just have to be careful.
Yeah.
Or pay attention.
Yeah.
It's not good for zoom.
No.
It's not good for NASCAR knitting.
You'll see if you ever knit with it, you kind of see the. It's weird, but yeah.
Did you do any on your yoke? Your mystery yoke along?
I might have done one row if I did any. So it's I don't know if I can show it to everybody who hasn't seen it before can see it, but I don't think I did.
We both kind of. We didn't lose interest. We just neither one are at the point right now where knitting from a chart is an ideal situation. My brain isn't working.
Both of us knit a lot at school, and you can't do chart stuff at school. I can do this at school because I can have knitting genius on something, and I can remember what I need to do. Because if my kids are doing a lab or if they're doing work, I can sit there and I can watch them. I can answer their questions. If we're doing an activity, just doing simple yarn overs and basic cabling, I'm good. And the cabling is I'm doing it weird, so it's not like I'm really actually taking stitches to cable. Yeah. But this right here is an at-home sit-down with a chart
in front of you and focus.
And we've been running and doing and
I haven't been able to focus lately, but I did last weekend get like 6 rows done because I was in the green here and now I'm up here.
I think I'm on the same section.
Yeah.
Okay, I definitely
you can see the pattern there. And we'll have all the yarn and pattern details. But this is the mystery yoke along that Zanette knits and
Do You Yoke?
Do You Yoke we're doing.
I think Moondrake.
Do You Knit is the name of the yarn shop.
Do You Knit?
And Moondrake was involved from a yarn supply standpoint. We both used stash yarn.
Mm-hmm. Well, I dyed this one.
No, she dyed one. That's right. Mm-hmm. She dyed the green. And then mine's all stash. But and we're both using a color changing yarn as our contrast. Mine's changing faster than hers is all. And we just have kind of fallen down on the.
It'll eventually get there.
Yeah, see, she's going to get there. But so I made a little progress. Well, this end, I made a little progress about, and it's a bunch of stitches, y'all. I mean, I know it doesn't look very big around, but that's a bunch of stitches.
It is a lot of stitches.
It takes a long time to work one row.
Uh-huh. Yes.
That's very similar to...
You can't focus.
Do I have a color theme going?
I think you do. Well, we know you do.
Yeah, I do.
But it's a fun... The whole pattern is out. The
all
mystery
4 parts
part
of mystery.
Is all done.
The last part posted last Thursday.
We have not sent out our...
Last Wednesday.
Our free pattern.
So here's what we do. Those of you who knit along with us and did start on it, no matter where you are on it, if you would take a picture and send it to us... Mm-hmm. You can email it. You can put it on our website.
Yep, there's a place on there for that.
Right, or put it on Instagram and tag us with the hashtag Knitistry Nerds. Although,
and then at Knitistry Nerds.
I mean at Knitistry Nerds, not hashtag, but at Knitistry Nerds. Link us to it, and because that we get notifications for. But for some reason, the hashtags are not working on this thing.
And we have one person that entered
that
we know of.
Yeah. So and we have 3 free patterns to give away. Mm-hmm. So we want y'all to let us know, and it doesn't matter how far you got. Whatever you've got right now, let us know, and we'll
just pick
3 people to give patterns to.
Write your names on paper and throw it in a hat.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. So yeah, y'all let us know, because Zanette's going to give us 3 free patterns for people who participated with us, and so we want to make sure that we give those freebies away.
Yes.
So be sure and do that.
We're going to do all of our future giveaways on the website, by the way, because
it's from here on out,
so much easier.
Instagram's a pain in the... I mean, the way they're shifting their what you see and how you see and traffic algorithm. That's the word I couldn't think of.
Like if I go look up hashtag Knitistry MYAK, what was it?
MYAL.
MYAL, yeah.
Yoke along.
With one of the numbers 2, 1, 2, 3, it says there are no posts there whatsoever, and I've put posts on it, so they should be showing up, and they're not. And then last episode we talked about the whole go put it and tag us, and we tried another way where the day the full pattern came out, we wanted pictures in Instagram, and I don't even know if anybody sent any in because we never got
notified. We never got it. We checked the hashtags and there's nothing there.
It could be that you sent a picture into that Instagram story and we still didn't get it, and so we're frustrated with Instagram, and we are done.
Yeah. So we're going to change the methodology in the future.
So any way you want to send us that picture,
we get it. Just let us see it. Let us know.
What's her name? Because I can tell her she doesn't have to submit it again. I don't want her to feel like she has to do it another time. Patty? I think it was Patty. I think you're right.
She's going to look that up.
Yep. Patty. Yeah. Patty, you had messaged us through the website a few times. And you're already entered 3 times. You're good.
Yep.
Twice, whatever it is. You are in there, and we'll add you in. But everybody, if you did anything, please send it to us. We have nobody else.
Yeah, even if you cast on, all you did was cast on, let us know.
We'll make this happen.
We'll make it happen. I have one more, but it's a new cast on.
I have one more too, so I can talk about this one.
Talk about this one, and then we can talk about new cast ons.
This is Striaea by Andrea Mowry. My colors are hydrocarbon and automotive engineer. Automotive.
No. What's it? Yeah, automotive engineer from Pearls and Postulates.
The purple and orange.
Yeah, Jessica's beautiful work.
Yes, and so I got one more orange stripe done. So this is a half rib knit sweater. You do the whole thing as a half rib knit, and you do these stripes. You're supposed to color change the stripes. I just wanted something very simple. The problem with this, it could be quick knit. I kind of have to watch on the right side because you actually knit in the stitch below for half fisherman's rib. The wrong side is you knit the whole thing. But it's not really a zoom, and right now it's like following a chart again to see when do I need to increase and that kind of thing. But this fabric is it's ribbing, but like look how pretty it looks. I even like the wrong side. I love how this looks. Yeah. So I'm excited about it. I knit a few rows.
Makes me want to do it.
It's fun. I can knit that one in class too, as long as I'm like the kids aren't, if they're playing a gym kit or if they're doing something very basic, I can do that. But like if we're working on practice problems, no.
Yeah, you got to jump up and work problems.
Yep. So you find ways to knit,
or jump up and work on bloody crime scenes, which is what I'm doing this week.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, I staged a murder in the stairwell across from my classroom, and the kids are going through the 7 steps of crime scene investigation. It's their end of the unit assessment. And they are complaining every step of the way.
Why?
Cracks me up.
You could just give them a test, but instead you're giving them this fun activity.
Oh, you should hear them, though. They have to do it. Well, number one, by the time they finish this, they're going to know how to use a tape measure and how to figure out measurements.
Good.
Oh, y'all. Just saying. They can't use a tape measure. They don't know how to measure.
We see it in chemistry. You see it in all the things.
It's very interesting. Yeah. Okay. My other one. Okay, so last time, those of you who watched our last episode, I know we're bound, again. We gave you the squirrel warning. We're gonna have we need to have a graphic that we insert.
Yes.
This says squirrely warning. Squirrel alert.
Yes. Oh, I'm gonna make it. It's done. I need to take note.
I have lots of squirrels we can take pictures of.
Oh my gosh. I will draw the cutest little squirrel.
People for years have called me a squirrel and have been giving me squirrels. I have squirrel coffee cups, little squirrel figurines. There are squirrels all over my classroom.
Squirrel warning.
Squirrel warning ahead. Okay, I'm gonna just do this in Knitting Genius because this is it. All right. So anyway, back to where I was before we went into the squirrel alert. Last time I was showing y'all color choices. I had put together 2 sets of 4 colors to do the Soho Square by Jackie Rose. Here's the pattern. That's what the first page of the pattern looks like and all the different examples. And there are 3 pattern sizes on there. She talks about a 4th size, but there's not instructions for it. There's a little bitty square and then a bigger square and then a great big square, which she calls the wrap. So it's the wrap, scarf, and wink is the smallest one.
Wink. Oh, that's adorable.
I know, it's a cute name. But it's a 4-color shawl. So I showed y'all my 2 main, okay, so how think diamond. Let's think of it as a diamond, a square on point. And each triangular half of the shawl is a color. So like a block, color blocking. And then running through both triangles is a 2-stripe section. And the 2 colors, whatever the 2 colors are over here, they're upside down reversed on the other side. But it's the same 2 colors. So it's color 1, color 2, color 3, 4 are the stripes. And I showed some neutrals and some brights. Well, I went back and forth on colors, and several of you commented on whether you liked the orange and red, the rust and pinky one, or the teal and yellowy one, and I pulled out other colors out of my stash, and I went back and forth and back and forth. So I have cast it on. There it is. That's the cast on in the black, which is my main color one. By the way, if you don't like German short rows, this is not the pattern for you. If you don't like doing short rows and garter stitch, look for something else. All right, so these are my two big triangle colors. Okay, so I'm going to do black and taupe. Those are my two main colors, the big triangle colors. Then striped across those two colors are now going to be, right? No.
Hold on, everyone. Technical difficulties.
No. Squirrel! I'm wrong. I changed my mind. I'm not doing the taupe. Or was I? What did I end up deciding to do? Okay, brain malfunction. Right here
Technical
and now,
difficulties.
brain malfunction. I have to pull up my text with Caytee and go back and remember, okay, we have texted a lot in the last little bit.
I mean,
There we go. Okay. Nope, I was right first time. Yes, the taupe. Yes, the taupe. She's listening.
sorry.
Seriously, she's snorting. It's bad when Caytee snorts.
It's
Okay.
awful.
Okay.
Squirreling. Always bad.
Seriously, I was changing yarn piles and texting pictures to her and to my daughter, and
There's
I
so
mean,
many of them. My face is so red right now.
I was just everywhere, and so we this has been a 2-week process. I've been going back and forth on this for 2 weeks. This is my main colors. These are my main colors. I was correct. That is what I'm doing. My stripes. Talk about coastal grandmother. Good Lord, here we go again. My stripes are beige and gray. So much for all the bright colors Michele was trying to pick out and put in her wardrobe. Yeah, no. I will wear this color combination. I'm going to do not the wrap size, but the scarf size, which is like 36 inches square. So, I mean, it's going to be a big size wrap, and shawl, and I'll wear it like a bandana folded over, whichever other color I want showing with whatever I'm wearing. But I know that I'm going to wear the willies out of this. So the stripe is going to be gray and beige, beige and gray like that. And then each side is going to be, so it'll be, these two will be striped on the taupe, and then these two will be striped on the black, each half. Does that make sense?
Sure.
I hope so.
I think it does. I think you explained well.
As it progresses, y'all will see it. Luckily, I happen to love German short rows and garter stitch, so
Oh, yeah.
I won't have any trouble with that part of it. It's just a matter of, working on it. And this one, I actually will probably be able to do at school once I get to a certain point.
Oh, yeah.
I definitely can do it while watching sports. Now, my football's over.
Oh, no.
Now it's some basketball. I do love basketball. I just don't like what the NBA has done to basketball. So college basketball's progressing. So I've been watching college basketball, and college baseball and softball has started.
Yes, it
so
has.
there we go. And it won't be long before spring training starts with my Astros. So y'all gonna get sick to death of hearing about Astros. Just saying.
She got to sports.
Yeah, I know y'all did last year, and you're gonna also again this year. So.
You know what? They're still here, so they must have liked something about you.
I do love my Astros. I'm so sorry. Okay, that was my cast on. I hadn't gotten very far, but it will progress, and I am going to wear it. We're traveling this weekend, my husband and I. We try to do something every February because our wedding anniversary is on the 5th of February. It was 30 years this year. And then Valentine's Day, which we don't celebrate. But anyway, we try to do something in February together, go away. And we're going to Nashville this weekend. So we're leaving Friday as soon as the professional development is over.
That's how they talk, guys.
Yeah. And then we're going to take off and go. So he'll do the driving, and I'll be knitting. And I'll get a lot done. I will have both sleeves done before the weekend's over on this thing, and especially if I decide I want 3/4 sleeves, which I'm about to decide I do.
You might,
because I think that'll work. I might just pop this on real quick.
I was about to say get 3/4 and pop
While
it on.
you're
See what it
talking
looks
about
like.
something.
I can talk about my test knit.
Oh, yes.
I got to a test knit. I'm so excited, guys.
You talk about your test knit, and I'm going to pop this on.
Okay. So, I got the email. Michele forwarded me the email, and I saw it on Instagram. But Vanessa Smith is doing a test knit, and you should have seen it on her Instagram. I'm going to show you the image. Let me find it. Goodness gracious. Vanessa. Oh, she's the first one that pops up. Look at that. Oh my gosh. So she's doesn't have a name for it, I don't think, which is pretty normal. But look at this sweater. So there's the cabling in the front, and there's going to be some slight cabling. You see it on the shoulders there, on the sleeves, and then a little bit of lace work as well. So as soon as I saw this, I was like, I want a V-neck cabled sweater. It looks very simple. Classic kind of, yeah. And so I want something like this, and I said, why not test knit it? We love Vanessa Smith's designs.
Oh, we love yes.
Far point.
I'm doing the far point shawl. I know it's in hibernation, but I'm going to get back to it.
Nydia. Nydia, and then there's a couple others that she's got that are just
maybe it is Nydia.
One of the two.
There's one we're going to do.
We're going to do that one too. So she's got wonderful patterns. I was so excited when I got the email that I was in.
Her patterns are gorgeous, y'all. I mean, and they were so well written. She
has a ton of test knitters, and that might be why they're so well written. She's got a ton of us. So she does Discord, which is not something I've used a lot of, but it's kind of fun. Like I've been able to meet a few of the other knitters we've talked. She has one in there for like your helpers, and so it's like dogs and cats and kids, and like there's so many dachshunds in there. They're so cute.
She's in good company.
Yes. So it's been a fun like experience. I struggle keeping up with all the notifications because there's so many people there, but yeah, it is what it is.
It'll be good.
So after I got in, I stash dived, and it is a worsted weight or a DK held with like mohair Surrey lace.
Yeah.
So I went stash diving. I have a ton of Primrose in worsted that I could kind of fade or do something with, but with the cables, we both thought.
Yeah, and the details on the...
Yeah. You're going to lose the cables and the detailing on the sleeves if I do
if
something.
It's too busy of a yarn.
Yes. So didn't want to do that. Crazy. So I had the... Castle Surrey. Was it Castle Surrey? No, it's not Castle. It's Red Stag.
Is it
Castle something. It was the Castle DK in Edinburgh, which is like this nice...
Beautiful taupe.
Let me see.
Beautiful
I'll pull
color.
it up.
I have it in their camel, in the Riyadh.
It's beautiful, and I absolutely love it. I had bought it for another project that I've talked about before. That is not the color at all that's showing up on the screen on this end. It is a nice brown taupe color.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
It's like the color of my hair.
And I was like, oh, this might be really nice to hold together with some of my mohair. Velvet.
Shabui.
There it is.
I was going...
And then I had... Some that I had bought when...
This is another reason our text chain this weekend was so long, was because we're both sending all bajillion pictures of yarn.
Lana something? That blue one I had.
Oh.
I got it from...
I don't remember.
It's not a big deal. I'm not using it. But I took and I did my swatch. And so I did... I wonder if it'll let me do it. Yep. So this is the Red Stag with the blue on the bottom that I got from Yarn and Y'all when they had their closeout sale. I got a bunch of this. I know it's Lana something or Lina. I'll put it below. I'll put it in there.
Well, Lana means wool. So
that could be it then.
Yeah.
And then the Shabui on top. Okay.
You can't really see it.
You can't see it. And like while the picture when I use the flash, it looks great. And like looking at it that way, I can't see the purple. I can't see the blue just like sitting in my house. And I was like, I'm not wasting...
And it didn't show up on camera either.
Didn't show up on camera. I don't want to waste the Shabui. I don't want to waste the Red Stag together to get something that's just kind of, okay, it kind of worked. So went back. The only other DKs I had I didn't think would look good with anything. Like I can kind of show you what I had. But that's what I had. I couldn't use the True I knew that. I might have been able to use the Madelinetosh with one of them. And I got the purple and the orange and that blue. But I was like, you know what do I have in worsted? Because I can do this in worsted weight. And I have so many grays. but I had 8 balls of Brava tweed. I have enough. That's all I can remember, is that I have enough for my size. And so I'm going to do it in this Brava tweed. Okay, it looks just like you. It's just this darker shade of your shirt, right, or your current shirt right now.
It's just my hair.
Knit picks, I think these are like $3-4 a skein. Like they're not, it's acrylic.
I'll link them below.
Links it below. Super squishy, very soft.
It has nice hand. It feels good knitting, and it makes great fabric. I mean, it really does.
So here's my tiny little swatch so far. I'm not gonna have any problem with gauge. Like I've already figured out my gauge and stuff. I was gonna try to do a full swatch, and then I am gauging in the round, or swatching in the round, guys.
So proud.
But it'll come off the needles and be wrapped right back up. Like I'm not keeping swatch here. Like I'm the type of person that wants to use the yarn to use the yarn. I don't need swatches lying around my house.
Yeah, I don't keep swatches.
We're already there. Like this is not gonna stretch, so I know my rows. It's not gonna, like, I'm not gonna block it by stretching this way. Essentially, this is gauge. All I'm gonna do is wet it, lay it, done.
Let it dry.
Because it's acrylic. It's not gonna.
It's not gonna change a lot.
It's not gonna be a lot of change there, so I'm not too worried about that. But I'll check it and make sure we're
gonna start that this weekend.
Friday. The pattern's out Friday. So Friday during our PD meeting,
she's gonna be casting on a test net.
Try cast on. I don't know if I'll make it. We'll see what happens, but I'll
probably still be working on sleeves. But I'm gonna stand up now so y'all can see.
Yeah. So she can show you her.
Okay. When it blocks.
Yes, definitely needs to be blocked.
See, but it's gonna totally be long enough. Yeah. See, it's definitely got the right length. Like, isn't that texture pretty?
It's pretty. It looks really good on camera.
I love that. Okay, so here's the sleeve.
You could start your ribbing if you wanted to.
I could, and go ahead and make it a 3/4 sleeve.
Yeah. Because how much are you doing this much ribbing? Is it about the same? Do you know?
Yeah, it's supposed to be about the same. But see, if I went ahead and did the ribbing, then it would.
But this will be longer.
Yeah, this is going to be longer.
Because that definitely is going to block. Because
it's very woolly, and it's going to I mean, it's stretching now. When it's wet, it'll stretch a lot. But I think 3/4 length sleeves is going to be right.
It will look good.
I think that'll be a good length.
So you're about ready to start your ribbing.
A little bit longer, then I'll switch to ribbing.
Yep.
Yay, we have a decision.
Did you pull and see how much it'll stretch for the sleeve? Because if you stretch it, will it?
Well, I just pulled stitches out, but it's gonna
not much. Okay.
Not a lot, but I can get it off before I lose more stitches off the needle.
You got it. You need help.
Not yet.
She got it. So, I'm excited to test knit. This will be technically the third one that I'm in. So I did a test knit right before COVID, I think, happened. And then I tried to start one during COVID, and some things kind of happened where it just I wasn't knitting at all, which some of you might understand. It was just COVID. We're at home. We're depressed. I couldn't get anything done. So I have the yoke of that one. I haven't taken it off the needles yet, to be honest. Or I took the needles off, not the cables. So this will be my second test knit that I'm planning on finishing. But it's 10 weeks. I think 10 weeks is plenty. Like I can get that.
Because we're coming up on spring break.
Yep.
And
we're driving. So Zach and I are looking at meeting Rachel somewhere, my sister, and her husband somewhere for spring break. We talked about, so I don't even think you know this. We looked at New York. We were like, oh yeah, let's go to New York. And then we looked at like prices of stuff. And like New York we go on vacation. There's a few things that we do. Yarn shops, of course. We always go find yarn. We go to breweries because that's what Zach wants to do. And we find some good beers, I won't lie. And then we eat. Those are the things we do. We're food people. I'm a yarn person. He's a beer person. Like, that's what we do. And it was, if you look at like the average for New York, it was $50 per person per day for food. And we just looked at each other and were like, we'll eat triple that. So it'll be $300 a day for food because we eat food. When we go on vacation, I want good food.
Yep.
So we're looking at doing something a little bit more beachy than that, with a place where we could cook our own meals if we need to, and that kind of thing. Like finding a place to stay in New York that would have everything, like a kitchen that we could use, and in our price range. Let me preface that.
Well, it depends on where you're going. If you're talking about going to New York City, then it's different than if you're going to upstate New York and you're going to
Albany or whatever.
Yeah, or Lake George or
somewhere.
New York
City was the plan, and it just I can't afford So
Yeah.
we're going to rent a little place, have a kitchen and a place to go. There'll be lots of knitting. We're thinking somewhere in Florida, because it's funny how halfway to Texas is still Florida-ish. Or halfway to San Antonio anyway.
I'll tell you, okay, the Gulf Coast Florida beaches, or in Mississippi, Biloxi and Gulfport in that area, fabulous weather, good food.
Yep. So we're looking somewhere in there.
yeah.
We have a few places that Rachel and I have made our board for. We did our I don't know what they call it on Airbnb. I don't know.
I
It's
can't
a
remember what it's called.
vacation wish list or whatever. So we found a few places. We're going to pick one out, and
Yeah.
it'll be fun.
I got it back. I dropped it a stitch, like, 2 or 3 rows down, but I got it.
She got it.
Yay,
Oh, wait.
Tim.
I did it.
There we go.
I
did
used it right.
Yeah. Yay.
It's the first time I've used the button.
That is the first time you've used the button. Usually it's me.
So yeah, we got lots of knitting coming up in our futures. But that's where it'll be fun. It'll be done. And because this is acrylic, knitting on the beach will not be a problem.
Yep.
And I would think that even with those cabling, I could probably find a way to make a lot of it easy to knit.
Yeah,
for
well,
a lot of situations.
it depends on the structure of the cable, but I think you'll be okay.
It looks very easy to memorize.
Yeah.
Like when looking at it, I think I can figure that out.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be too many row repeat kind of thing.
So, guys, well, you have one, like your purchases, but I have one more thing. I
Yeah.
forgot.
Yeah, do you.
Okay.
You do you.
Where is the pattern? That's what I need first. I think did I put it in? I didn't bring one that I worked on this week, or past 2 weeks. So we had both talked about finding just a Zoom, because we both need something to just do, and neither of us seem to have something like that right now.
My poncho's pretty much doing
It
that
is,
for me.
yeah.
The Korean poncho.
But I've been looking at okay, I need to find something like that, and I dyed yarn for this project that I'm about to show you, and it wasn't dry at any point recently. Like it dried yesterday because it's been rainy here, and I found Garter Abyss, and I was like, well, if I need something that's just kind of mindless,
Yeah, I can pull Garter Abyss back out.
I did 2
but
rows.
It's so big
2 rows.
that mine's gotten so big I can't drag it around with me
Yeah,
anymore.
it's pretty heavy. Okay, so we talked about this a couple episodes ago. I don't think it was last episode, but we always love Joey. Winter Weather Knits, all her patterns. I currently have something on the needles. It's hers. It's the Marigold Tea. It's the one that's knit from side to side. Didn't knit on that this past few weeks, so it's not here with me, but it's super fun. Her patterns are written pretty well, and Knitting Genius is great. Like the way she's written them, it really makes it easy to use in Knitting Genius. So this is Idle Hands, and it's this cardigan. Super cute. Look at how adorable she is. Like,
She's so cute.
I know. I want to meet her someday. I just want to give her a hug. I don't know.
Tell her thank you.
Yes, because her pattern, I love them. Everything she does, I know we talk about her quite often. Actually,
We really do. Yeah.
It was that one pattern. What was it? The Bohemian Scrapsody. Somehow we found that one, and that was it. We were both hooked. I own so many of her patterns now.
I do too.
But this one right here is the Marigold Tea that I am working on. This is one that she has a great story about some health issues that she was having, and talks about how this came about. I think it was on her Instagram or on the pattern. I can't remember which. But go check that out. It was a really, really open and honest thing, and it just made me feel all the feels.
Yeah.
I have this one, Maker's Dozen. I've got the yarn. But yeah, she's got so many wonderful patterns. Love it. I'm going to make the Idle Hands. And the point is that it's supposed to be very idle hands. Just go. Go.
It's very rectangular,
Yep.
all the parts and pieces.
And I think it even says it's really easy to memorize or something like that. Keeping the hands busy. It's a lot of knitting. It's slow, meditative stitch pattern that works best as a background activity when you really need to focus on something else even if that's TV. So it's got to be easy enough that you can watch TV and knit it, or you can be with other people and knit it. And I like hers, but I think it's held with a mohair or something. No. Let me just go ahead and tell you what it actually is. It is. It's fingering the lace to make a sport weight. And so she's got hedgehog fiber sock, and then the hedgehog fibers alpaca boucle is her suggested yarns. And I was like, you know what? I just want something simple. I don't have to worry about carrying around 2 yarns. Let me dye something up. And this is what I came up with. Ta-da-da. Of course, it's my colors. Ta-da. I thought this would be very different because it would be more of like the colors are just randomly showing up.
Yeah, it's going to be not striped, but it's gorgeous. It is. Y'all, it just glows up close. It's beautiful.
It was fun to dye. I wanted to try a new technique. I've seen this before, and I thought, you know what? The easiest fades that I've seen are like orange purple, and it'd be super easy. I know I'll like it if it turns out okay, but
it's gorgeous.
It turned out pretty good. So
I mean, it's really pretty.
Yeah, I got a new dyeing technique, guys. I think I'm gonna start just doing like pre-orders or like dye upon order, because I just getting in there and just dyeing a bunch of yarn at once right now. Well, I don't have a place for it.
Yeah, because you have to set it up and take it down every time.
Yep. So, but if you want some of this yarn, let me know. I will dye it for you, and I will ship it to you. I'll post it on Etsy so you can do all that fun stuff. And then
that's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
To open it up for pre-order and then just have so many pre-orders that you'll do.
It would just be, it would be simple.
And you can pause the shop when you're trying to get caught up.
Yep. So.
Oh, we have an idea. So if you'd be interested in, Lottie knows what we're going to call it, but Caytee, we're going to call it Caytee.
Caytee right now.
That's the colorway, Caytee.
I don't know. I was thinking something about a something.
Something about a something.
A sunset or... I don't know. You know what? I had to find something nerdy. That's the whole point of Nerdy Bird Yarns. It's got to be nerdy.
Oh, wait. We'll think of something from Dune.
Oh, yeah. Because that'd be good.
There you go.
That's not the spice. The spice is blue, isn't it?
Yeah, spice is blue.
So we can't do that.
And it makes their eyes blue.
Mm-hmm.
But
can't do that then.
But the geography, the scenery.
Oh, yeah. It's very...
On Arrakis. Or Arrakis.
Arrakis is what I've heard. Purples and
it looks like sunset.
Oranges.
Yeah. The
so
sand is red and orange, and
I like
that would be pretty.
Yeah, you give me a name, we'll call it that. It's going to be Dune themed.
Arrakis.
Arrakis. Let's do it. It's Arrakis, guys. I introduce.
I mean, right?
Arrakis.
Well, we'll think about it.
It might change.
Might change.
But for now, tentatively.
What am I don't know why I picked my phone up. I don't know.
You got to do that first before we can do WANNADOS anyway.
Yeah.
Purchases.
Yeah. Okay. I
did buy something. It's just not here yet. Darn.
Okay. Speaking of, last time I talked about my only yarn purchase that I've made.
Yes.
And it showed up.
It was not here yet.
I showed a picture of it. Okay. I know. I'm out of frame. I'll be right back. All right. So this, I took it out of the plastic, Rachel, before we shot. So there you go. All right, I bought that as a kit, and I'd started a shawl, and then y'all watched me rip it out last episode because I decided I didn't want a shawl, and I want to do the Scrappy Striber. It's a striped short sleeve sweater from, my brain just quit, Pia Trans. And so I had these colors, but it wasn't enough to do that sweater. I needed more yardage. So I ordered some more of it. It's Sandnes Garn Line, Liney, whatever it is. It's spelled line, though, Line. So these are the other colors that I ordered. So when you...
Can you get it all?
Yeah. It squishes real well. Ta-da!
There it is.
And I may not even use the white. I may change my mind. And the denim-y blue, the gray blue, it's called deep gray blue. I'm going to use it as the ribbings, all the edgings, and then it'll also be part of the stripe pattern that I end up going with. But it's called the Scrappy Striber.
Pretty cute. Okay. Definitely your colors.
Making a mess. Yeah, it's all Coastal Grandmothers. Totally me. I'll put them back there. And I'll pull it up real quick. I know I got it somewhere. Open, ready to go. No, that's the turtle dove.
Pull
Okay.
up some WANNADOS.
Here we go. Yeah. This is the Scrappy Striber by Pia-Trans. And I talked about it last time. It was in last episode's show notes, and I'll put it in this one again too because I'm getting ready to cast it on. So I'll be sure to put that acquisitions / WANNADOS. Okay, acquisitions. I did buy some things that I can call related to knitting. Amy at 3 Tulips Yarn shared a post from the account Sanibelly, Sanibellie, Sanibellie. She makes polymer clay jewelry, earrings and stuff, and she had made some knit stitch where it looked like knitted fabric, knit stitch, and I missed out on her first, and I'll link her Instagram and Etsy account below. I got 3 sets of earrings from her this time, but they are just so precious. Look at these earrings. Oops, there we go. So that's one pair that I got, and then you can see the backs of them, or the solid tan. But there's one pair. See, I'm going to move them real close so you can see how it looks like it's knitted fabric. And then I got this style of earrings. You can see they're posts and have that backing on them. And then I got 2 pair of studs, one in the knit fabric, knit look, and the others, to me, these look like moons or like clouds in front of the moon kind of thing. So I just thought they were really pretty, so I got that set. I'm excited about wearing these. I really am. I think they're really, really cute. So that's Sanibellie, and again, I'll link her below. I don't know that she has any of them left from her last update, but she had posted that she was planning on doing more, so she'll probably be coming back. The other thing I ordered, speaking of Dune, our fave, Adore Knit.
Hi, Steph.
Hey, Steph. This is an advertisement for her coffee marker club. You can see her logo at the top, Adore Knit. And this is, she has great clubs, all kinds of different things and clubs. And she is nerdy like we are and loves some of the same strange shows and books and all that kind of stuff. So I've got like her, I have everything she did Yellowstone. I have all the dragons, and she did a whole set of cats, and I have everything she's done in cats, I think. And she did this set of black cats.
She has to have black
This is what
cats.
caught my eye to begin with. So we've got this set of all black cats doing weird, strange things. And that's a black cat in a ghost costume, just saying. I mean, she's in a little ghosty sheet thing, but you can see all these adorable black cats doing crazy things. So I got those. And then I got, where's the other one? That's got the little black kitty in it. Did I give it to you?
No.
Oh, there it is. It moved. All right. Steph, Adore Knit, is where we get those ring markers with the little beads that we love so much. If I can buy it as a set, then I'm going to buy it as a set. You can see that looks almost like a Hello Kitty, but black. Isn't that cute? So, and I love the black rings because they show up so good against everything. So I had to get all the black cat stuff, all the cat stuff, especially black kitties, because the Tailless Wonder is a solid black cat. He looks like Toothless the dragon from How to Train Your Dragons. But she also had Dune, like we were talking about a minute ago. I'm a science fiction buff from way back. I mean, way, way back. So back in the 70s, when Dune was written by Frank Herbert, I read all of them. All the Dune books.
I just can't get into it, and I don't know why.
I read all of them. I think I've read them all twice.
I just can't. I don't know what it is.
I have not seen, I mean, I saw the first movie with Sting and Kyle, what's his name, like so. It was not it wasn't really a good movie. They tried to do too much. You couldn't do that. I mean, that whole book, the whole first book.
Oh yeah,
That's too much to do in a movie. I mean, in a single movie. So this time around, the Timothée Chalamet, Zendaya, and all those that came out a few years ago.
it's been about 2.
That was the first half of the book. So the second half of the book, they've started advertising it. It's supposed to be coming out at Thanksgiving this year. I think Thanksgiving.
I don't know. I haven't seen the time.
Or is it sooner than that? March. Something, I just saw an advertisement for a movie that's coming out at Thanksgiving and one that's coming out in March. And I don't remember which one was which. But anyway, so I've refused to watch the first Chalamet and Zendaya one because I don't want to watch half of it and then have to wait for the second half. I'm bad about that. I do that with books too. When I know a sequel's coming out, I don't buy a series until they're up, well, except for Crescent City.
So you bought Crescent City.
I did Crescent City because I know I'm going to like those and I know I'm going to reread those. But anyway, so the new movie's coming out, so I want to do Dune, and I started reading the book again. I'm about halfway through the first book. So I'm about where the first movie ended, probably.
There you go, yeah.
But I'm still not watching it till the second movie's ready to go out. But all that to say, Steph just came out with Dune markers. So I had to get them. The one about, it's a quote from the movie, "He who controls the spice controls the universe." So there's that. And then this is a shot of the sky. The moon's around the planet. There we go. So you can see that. And then this one is, and I got all the little black circle ones. And this is a little bottle full of spice from Dune. Now, if you've not ever read anything about the Dune books or seen anything about the Dune on this stuff, you don't understand the whole spice reference. But
it's all about controlling the spice.
Control the spice. I love this book series. Anyway, just saying, I really love this book series. And so I got all excited about it. And then Steph wrote me a note when she sent it to me saying she almost tagged me in it on Instagram because she knew I had to be a Dune fan.
Just go for it. Tag us.
Yep. Tag me anytime you want to because but science fiction, I probably read it.
We're gonna have
Especially the old stuff because, I'm an old biddy, so I've read a lot of old stuff.
Biddy. You're not a biddy.
I was today.
I mean, you have a reason to be.
Never mind. Bad day. So anyway, I got all that from Adorn It, from Steph at Adorn It. Y'all. Love her stitch markers.
She's always having a sale, guys.
Love her stitch markers.
She does
she does clubs. Her clubs are fabulous. Really good.
There's bags on there now that her and her mom
are
doing
her and her mom are making bags.
Yep.
And totally. Go. Anyway, I'll link all that stuff down below. I promise. Okay, that's and I told y'all, I had already told y'all I bought the yarn. The yarn was an old purchase. That was not a new purchase. The only thing I've gotten is those earrings and those stitch markers. I think that's pretty good for me.
Yeah, I did. I don't know if you guys saw, but
no
Clever
yarn.
Clove.
Clever Clove.
She is not permanently, but essentially she says a long sabbatical.
Yeah, she's going to take a hike. She's pregnant with her second baby.
So she's
wants to focus on her babies.
So she had a huge 40% off sale, a 50% off sale, I think, in the past 2 weeks, and I got a few things from her. I did look at Treehouse Knit stuff when her new stuff came out, and I almost bought so much of it.
Oh my
gosh! If you haven't seen those yarns that she just came out with her winter tonals.
Winter tonals. Beautiful.
Oh,
beautiful.
I could drool.
I think I did.
But I'm not. I told you guys I am trying to not buy yarn. If it's I want to use stash yarn. I thought about looking for something for the test knit. Oh yeah, that's an excuse. I can buy yarn for the test knit. I didn't. I said I'm going to use stash, and I'm going to use something that's a little more affordable to kind of give that. This is what it looks like in acrylic kind of feel, because I think that's important too. So whenever you
need to see all price ranges when you're doing.
So I already have the yarn, so might as well. But yeah, I bought stuff. Bought stuff from Clever Clove, but it was really, I bought a shirt. Never Not Reading, I think is what it says.
Oh, I saw that.
Some stickers because they were $1.50 a piece.
Gotta have stickers.
Yeah, and I had some points, so I could buy a little bit more.
That works.
Candle. I got one of the candles because I wanted to know what they were like. We forgot the buttons.
I forgot about the buttons. Steph, I'm sorry.
Sorry, bring the buttons. Buttons from Steph.
Steph sent me some buttons to try. And I'm real excited about these guys.
They're cute.
They're wooden buttons and painted. So see? Isn't that cute?
It's cute.
I think that'll look really cute on a sweater. Really cute. And then this was the other style. See how pretty those are?
Those are pretty.
I think those are really pretty. Thank you, Steph. I will try those out on something.
So yeah, I didn't buy any yarn, but I bought some stuff from Clever Clove. It'll be on its way.
Yeah.
I almost bought stuff from Firefly Knits too. Firefly Notes. Thank you.
Yeah, I almost did too. But seeing as how I've got my there's her dachshund.
She makes the tins. We've talked about it several times, but so this is one of her tins, and then
this is one of her tins.
There's all the
There's
information.
the information.
Also linked below.
Also linked below because I'll link her again. Okay.
We love everything.
We love everything Firefly Notes. As I showed y'all last time, and I opened it on camera, I got the Advent and had forgotten about it and didn't find it till it was almost halfway through December.
Yeah,
and so I decided I was going to open it in February and enjoy it in one of the most goofy months of the year. So this is the tin that came with the Advent, and of course I'm gonna hold it so you can see. So you can see that it matches the tin. And I opened the first one on camera last time. Well, I've opened it, but I haven't taken them out, and so
Might just be easier to you mean to
hold it up
and
yeah, hold it up and show it off.
okay.
She has long arms. I can not. But there are all kinds of different. There's
This is the one we showed last time.
the butterfly. But then there's a star and
golden moth.
a golden moth, and
So
there's
little-
a strawberry.
Tiny, maybe strawberry or raspberry.
I think it's a strawberry.
Okay.
I think. And then that pretty
Bluebell.
bluebell flower. And the little papers behind
The
them
lightning bug.
are matching and themed with it. I love that lightning bug. There's my moon, a crescent moon.
And a mushroom.
And the mushroom. Then a butterfly.
Yep. It's a moth, I think.
It's a moth.
Another
Okay, it's another moth, a golden moth. And then a 4-leaf
clover.
clover. And we're coming up on March. That's good. There's a pansy, or a morning glory. Morning glory, probably.
A bird? Is that a bird?
Yes, it's a bird.
I can't read what it says, to be honest.
Yeah. And then
Bell? There. Bell?
yeah, it's a bell, like a Christmas bell, and then a harp,
And that's
and
all
pictures of
we
angels, and that was today's, was the angel, the harp. So I'll keep opening those up, and in 2 weeks I'll show you all the rest of them. I know it's not Christmas time, which is when Advent's supposed to be, but I'm enjoying opening the little thingies every morning and looking at what I got that day. And then I'll take them all out and start using them.
Yeah.
But they're really pretty, and I really am loving them. The quality of her markers and tins are fabulous. That is the strongest acrylic tin. I mean,
I think they're
I drag these
epoxy
suckers everywhere,
Yeah.
and they don't chip or wear or anything else like that. I really enjoy these
I
things.
have another one in the bottom of my bag here.
I
They
carry them
they
everywhere.
stay in my bag and they don't
Yeah. She's
this
had
is-
that for a long time.
This is epoxy. Like it's just epoxy resin
It's
on top.
epoxy resin on it, and it's really sturdy. That's the first one.
I
from
get
last
to- I
time. It's
like the little
butterfly.
mushrooms.
Green butterfly. Yeah.
Cute.
So, Firefly Notes, and again, linked in the show notes below.
Love her stuff.
I do too. Okay. That's all I got.
That's all we got. Oh my goodness.
That's all I
Well,
got.
we got an hour and 10 minutes maybe. We talked for the first 10
We
minutes.
did. We turned it on and kept talking.
Yeah.
And y'all don't want to hear about all that stuff we was talking about. It's school stuff.
So,
School stuff.
yeah.
That light is. See, I mean,
Yeah,
it's coming in
it's
from that
coming
back
in.
window. It's
I tried to close the
Hit me
blinds,
around.
but I couldn't get them all the way closed.
yeah, they won't. Kids broke them.
Oh, well.
There's a
I'll
knot
put
tied in the top of it. It
put
won't go all the way
something in
down anymore.
So,
It used to be my classroom, so that's
yes.
how I know how
We
that
moved,
happened.
we moved around.
Yeah.
There's some weird things in here. We'll just put it that way. There's all kinds of strange
All my
stuff.
I'm the
God
only
damn it.
other one who's ever used this classroom. So
I don't think it's your fault. I think it was just not
things happen.
Right.
Like, this thing being broken.
Yeah. Well,
The
don't move it because
there moved a little bit.
None of them are. Two of them are attached because Zach came in and helped me attach them over the summer. But
Reattach them because I had a student when we first opened. He broke them all. Thanks, Bishop. Broke them all. One kid. Of course, I taught him for 4 years, so
that makes sense. Yeah.
he was in my room for 4 years every day. Anyway.
Yeah.
I don't have
I was
anything
thinking
else.
about something and then it just disappeared.
We hadn't done any wanna-dos.
Let's do WANNADOS.
You
I
got
do
some
have
WANNADOs?
I got a few.
Okay.
I had a couple.
Because
I'll start with this one.
we had no FOs, and we've done Wippies, and we did acquisitions.
Have I done that before?
No.
Okay.
I don't remember ever typing that name.
Okay. It's hard to remember sometimes, guys. I guess I need to make a list and have the list and check the list.
I went back and printed off all of our show notes
and went through.
and made a notebook.
Oh, that's a smart idea.
So I have them all on paper in a notebook, so it's quicker than trying to just
Pull-
scroll
yeah, the
through.
videos, yeah.
But I've got them all in a notebook now.
That's a good idea. All right, this is Fogfall by Ankh Telschlo.
Yeah, no, I've got
I'm
no
gonna go with
clue.
this right here. Super cute. I was looking for something to knit with a fade that I have. I have several actually from Yarn to You and one I created from Barnyard Knits. And I just thought this was absolutely adorable. The neckline has this cute little garter V in it. Sorry, my voice just got really high. And it looks like that it's just knit maybe in 2 pieces from the top down. Kind of, maybe? I don't know about the construction. But this is super cute.
It really is.
It's just the picture.
It's
I'm
really
sure it's
pretty.
only like 4 colors or something, but I think it would be a good. I've got so many fades.
Fades. I know, I do too.
So many. Yeah, I thought that was a super cute pattern. I think I'm going to do that one.
Okie doke.
Okie doke.
I actually don't have that many WANNADOs pulled up.
What?
I know, that's odd for me. I think I've shown this one in the past. No, I haven't. I've shown other Lisa K. Ross stuff. She's Paper Daisy, right? Isn't that her? Yeah, Paper Daisy Creations is her website and her name on Instagram, Lisa K. Ross. And she makes them, and I've talked about her a bunch. Her shawl patterns are just divine. I mean, I don't know how else to put it.
Sorry.
She always does the greatest mystery knit-alongs, but she does things with minis and advents every year. Yeah, she's got a line dance cowl mystery knit-along getting ready to start. This was, I don't think this one was one of her mysteries. This was just when she came out with in April of this past year. And I don't know why I didn't see it or it didn't click to start with, but it's called Simply Chic. And I'm trying to, okay, here's where you can see it. See all the different stitch patterns and color work and everything in it. It's not a huge shawl, but it's a simple triangle shawl. And it's just, here's another picture of it, of the point. And then there's the 2 front parts of the triangle. That color, maybe it's the color combination that didn't catch me the first time I saw it, but I just absolutely love the stitch patterns. And it's done, I'm pretty sure I could just eat up a whole bunch of minis and leftovers. Yeah, see, it says she did it in Sun Valley Fibers, MCN, merino nylon cashmere, and she says the contrast colors 1 through 6 are each like a 34 gram mini skein, which is like a Miss Babs toasty toes. Her toes, they're 133 yards. It's about that size. So and it's just 6 colors. I mean, of 133 yards. So it's ideal for mini skeins, even if they're like most of my mini skeins are 20 gram, 87 and 92 yards. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's just most of them are less than 100, right at 100 yards or a little bit less. But you could use more than 6 colors.
Yeah, you could.
Or you could find 2 that are real similar and you use them in the same places throughout. But because it's the stripy thing, I just think that'd be a great way for using up leftovers.
Or
and
all the minis we have.
All the minis. But yes, I think that's so pretty. And there's all kinds of color combinations that people have done.
I'm sure, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like here's a purpley gray version. Okay, in a minute it'll quit being sensitive. Let's see, there's a purpley version, purpley blue. So I'm thinking I might have to. It'd be fun to do. I wouldn't get bored.
No,
because about the time I'm getting bored of a stitch pattern, it'd change. It'd be a whole nother stitch pattern, and I like that.
Yeah, like your crown wools.
Which I'm gonna get back to.
Oh yeah, you will.
I'm gonna get back to because I love that shawl.
I think Anna Joanna is just coming out with a ton of patterns right now because she's very. If you go look at what's hot right now, a lot of her patterns are there, and this one even doesn't. Like the page is made, but it doesn't officially publish until March. But this is super cute.
Ooh.
So this is called Manual Labor by Anna Joanna. And I saw the gears and I was like, oh my gosh, that is adorable.
Oh, that is pretty.
Gears. Like, look at how cute and little detail in them.
Oh, that's so cute.
Isn't that adorable?
Oh, the engineer in me is going boop, 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 boop. I love that.
But she does have a lot of patterns like this. There was one that I saw. It's not something that I think I would make, but this is the fox den. And look, there's like
it looks like a constellation.
A constellation fox, yeah. Or a tanagram. Is that what it's called? Something like that. But then, and then there's little trees. Like, it's super cute. It's not. I don't think I would wear this.
About trees.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually really like that. Think about that as done in like a dark green on cream.
Ooh, that'd be pretty.
I like
but
she has
got. I think she's got a bunch of patterns coming out right now because she's very big. This one right here, crocodile line. Now I'm doing another one, but look how cute that is.
That is cute.
I think
it's a V-neck cardigan, isn't it?
Yep. And then here, this is a good picture. Let me pull this one up. There's a little bit of detailing in the green stripe section too. It's a little bit of cabling.
Oh, and it reflects so well with that. I love that.
Sorry, that was another one I want to do, but we were already on.
What's it called?
Crocodile line.
Crocodile line.
Yep. Let's see. When does this one come out?
What weight?
March. This is also going to be published in March. Worsted. Ooh, worsted would be nice.
I'm excited about that.
Oh my God, so all those worsteds I pulled out. Oh, think about like a color change for these small little green sections.
Oh, or for where it's white.
Or where it's white for my primrose. I got a ton of it.
Oh,
that'd be cute.
And then it's tonal for the chunky parts. I like that pattern.
That's cute.
Does anybody else want to do a crocodile line with us? I'm loving that.
We'll have to start it past March. It'll have to be
It's texture and color work, both.
Yeah. We could
And
do
it
knit
would be
along.
changing often enough that I would actually stay interested.
Yeah, we could do a knit along because it's cute.
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
If y'all interested, let us know.
Crocodile
We're probably going to knit it anyway. But
we're probably going to.
if you want to do a
All right,
knit
well,
along.
talking about cardigans, the only other one I've got pulled up is a Natasha Hornsby.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yep.
You know, I'm going to do artist. I'm going to skein that stuff up. This is called Malin. It's a cardigan that she came out with in October, and Dinah Moore from the knitting place, I think test knit it with her, or she knit it pretty quickly. But she does a lot of Natasha's test knitting. But you can use, and it's done in Aran weight. She did it in Let Lopey. This one is in Let Lopey. But see the texture and the color work and those deep ribs. That's the back. And it's just gorgeous there. And the detail on the shoulder, it's got garter on the shoulder shaping. And then look how the texture and the rib on the cuffs and everything. That is just so, I just think that's so pretty. Thank you. Whatever you did helped.
Is it better?
That's working. That's perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. She covered the window up where the sun is blinding me.
I have to get a cloth or something because it's just pouring in.
Well, that'll work. We'll just pop that up every time.
Sorry for this
we're this time of day. But and again, that's Malin by Natasha Hornsby. I mean, I have yarn to do this. I have a cream and a dark taupe.
Yeah, would that be pretty?
And although the gray would match my hair too, I have those other colors. I have enough of them to do that. So I'm thinking that look at the
little
garter
shoulders
on the shoulder shaping. It's really interesting. So that looks like something that would hold my interest again, because I squirrel. I squirrel. I mean, it's bad. I just have a bad squirrel problem. Yeah, I need an exterminator.
Yeah, but then you
clean out my squirrels.
This wouldn't be as fun anymore.
Because I go off topic all the time. Yeah. Sorry, guys.
We got some very nice comments from you guys recently. So we just want to say, I appreciate them. I know Michele does too, but it's been nice, just,
Thank you.
Thank you, yes. There was one talking about the oxalots last time.
Oxalotls.
And just how much fun those oxalotls were. If you didn't watch the last one and check our WANNADOS, you're going to want to go see the oxalotl that Michele wants to knit, because
I'm going to crochet it. Okay, but you're talking...
is it crochet?
Well, the one I'm going to do
No,
is
the one you want with
the
the
one
eyebrows.
I want with the eyebrows. Okay,
Just
I came yay close to buying yarn for him.
Oh, I'm sure
I really did.
Oh my gosh. I'm surprised she hasn't.
I haven't. I bought yarn to do the big crocheted stuffy one, but I haven't bought yarn to do those eyebrows.
It's the eyebrows. She died laughing. If you didn't see it, you should go watch the last episode. It's towards the end when we do our WANNADOS.
I don't think I have my oxalotls pulled up right this second, but
don't know why you don't.
I know. It just, y'all, it's just the funniest thing.
But you guys, your comments about how you like hanging out with us and stuff. We like hanging out with you too. I think we feel we hate the one-sidedness of this. We don't have the conversation with you.
The back and forth.
We know you're saying
stuff. It's
stuff.
going on in our head.
It's here. We know there's somebody on the other side saying something. Even if there's not, there always is in our head. So
yeah, we hear the feedback.
We do.
We imagine the feedback. Let's just put it that way.
But it's nice to get your comments and the things that you say. We just want to know that we appreciate you guys a lot. It makes us happy. There he is. Oh my gosh. Just gonna show him anyway. It's terrible, guys.
I love this baby.
You saw him before and you don't want to see him again. Here he comes.
If he's giving you nightmares, but look at these eyebrow ridges. He's so cute. Look at those eyebrows. Oh my God, I love him.
Gosh, he's creepy.
What you think?
He's so creepy. It's like a Furby.
He's just adorable.
You think he's gonna attack you or something. And his eyes, the eyes they made are so human-like.
That's what I love about it. Those eyebrow ridges. Look at that baby. Can I blow him up more? Okay, there's one eye.
Of course she can.
There he is. See, look at him wiggling. Oh.
And then they use the brush to make his
fur furry. It's part of the pattern is they use a dog brush to fluff him up.
The wire one?
I'm so going to do this. Y'all just don't even know. I'm so going to do this guy. As soon as I couldn't find the right yarn.
Is he knit or is he crochet?
I don't even know. Crochet. He's crochet.
He's crochet. He looks knit, I think, because of the brushing.
Because it brushes and you can't see the stitch pattern.
Yeah.
Those eyebrows. Oh, those eyebrows are just the best thing. Oh my God. Yeah. So, yeah. One of these days, I'm going to knit them eyebrows. I may only knit his head. I may only get as far as the head. But I'm going to do the head and then I'll put it in a jar and put it in my classroom. Oh God, I gotta quit. I'm gonna pee myself.
I can just see it floating. We'll make sure it floats too. We'll put a string through it.
Oh yeah, fishing line, so it looks like it's floating in the middle of a big jar.
Let's do it. Oh my gosh, that would be hilarious.
Sorry. Oh, squirrel. There went the squirrelies
again. Get your little formaldehyde head.
I do.
I know
it's already pink.
It's not formaldehyde
it's already
anymore,
pink, like it's been sitting in
That's right. That's right. I know formaldehyde's not the way they go anymore, but...
No, they don't, because it's cancer causing. We can't use formaldehyde. Speaking of formaldehyde, that was the initial chemical that was used for permanent press clothing.
Oh, I didn't know that.
The resin, the finishing resin, that's what we called it in the industry, but the chemical treatment that made fabric resist wrinkling was formaldehyde based.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. The company that I worked for right out of college was the company that came up with it, and we made formaldehyde. When I first worked there, we were making formaldehyde, and then
That's why I know chemists are going to die young.
Yes, yeah, we don't.
We don't know what we're messing with.
Yeah,
what we're messing
the
with.
results come out later. That might be part of the squirrelies. It's all that formaldehyde. I sniffed back then. But then the first time we came out with formaldehyde-free resin, it had an FF on the end of it for formaldehyde-free. It never worked as well.
Of course not.
Nothing did.
Nothing ever works as well as
those first
version.
permanent press lines that came out, that fabric, honey, that stuff was good. It did not wrinkle.
There you go.
It maintained the crease in the pants. So now you know. There you go. There's your trivia for today.
Science trivia too. Chemistry
If
trivia.
you hang out with us long enough, then you will totally learn weird crap.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
We got all kinds of things.
There's all kinds of stuff up in this thing that nobody even knows is there.
I think both of us just have
The
weird
stuff
facts.
comes out. Yeah.
My mom's like that too. I think that's where I get it from. Is that she can.
My parents both are like and are like that.
She knows things, and then my students say something, and I know the things. It's like, how do I know this?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Or I'll make connections, like just there, like
The
between
connections.
formaldehyde and permanent press.
Yep. It's just there.
It's just there. It's just that weird shit falls. Sorry. That weird stuff falls out of my mouth.
Got one.
I did. Y'all, it's been a week.
It's fine.
I mean, at one point this week, I told one of my students, in front of a whole class full of nearly 30 kids, I said, "You do not want to piss me off." Just saying, you do not want to go there. And everybody just kind of pulled back because I was that far from losing it.
When we get pushed too far,
Yeah, it's not a pretty sight.
it's
And
not.
I told the principal about it later. He goes, "So I should expect phone calls from parents?" I said, "Not that parent.
Nope.
Not that one." So anyway,
I still think you were justified in what. So,
well,
like I think
it
you,
was. Yeah. These things happen.
Just stupid kid stuff, you know.
It is. It's just when you're around teenagers. It just is what it is. And
Well, sometimes you just have to be that direct.
yeah,
Like they're not. Sometimes they don't get it, and you just have to look at it and be like, "This is not. No, that's it. We're
Yeah.
done. Completely
No.
finished. Whatever."
stop right there and let's move on. Of course, I know grown-ups like that too. So oh well, whatever.
That's true.
It is what it is. I'm sitting here looking at all this purple and orange. The woman is
Got a problem.
definitely in a groove with her orange and her purple.
I don't know why either. It's
I mean,
just
here,
calling.
Hold
to
that
me.
one up. Okay, this is what is sitting here in front of her. It's all this.
As soon as I started dyeing this, I was like, "Oh my gosh, Michelle's gonna make fun of me for this." I knew.
Well,
it.
this is a cardigan, and that's going to be a cardigan. So at least you won't be wearing them at the same time.
No, never.
If this was a pullover and that was a cardigan, you can talk about color things.
I
You
don't.
need a pair of tennis shoes in these colors.
I do.
You need a pair of tennis shoes.
I got my boots on. Did you get your little Portland leather thing? I meant to ask. I wanted to see the color, the lavender.
I did, but the lavender thing.
Yeah.
Be right back.
Sorry, we talked about it last time, and then I forgot to ask about it. All the crazy things. Oh my gosh, it's adorable. Oh my goodness, look at how cute this is, guys.
Isn't that cute?
So first of all, this is Portland Leather Goods. They are having their C grade sale, so go join their Facebook groups Insider so that you can get in on the
C grade.
C grade sale. By the way, it sells out within 2 seconds, so like you have to get in and
You
get
gotta
out.
be quick.
But they always have coupons too. But there's stuff. They're coming out with so many new things too.
Yeah, they're trying all kinds of new stuff out.
And their shoes, at some point till February 22nd, are buy one get one free.
Yeah, they're having a Valentine's Day discount on mystery boxes, but y'all won't see this before then. I just got the email. I mean, the text like that. I ordered this. I ordered this because I wanted to see what this leather looked like in person. Coming up close, so you see that? Okay, and it was an almost perfect, and it came with that spot on it. That's why it was an almost perfect. But I don't care because I'm gonna get some stuff on it too. But this leather, it's pretty flexible. I like a really soft leather. I don't like a stiff leather. So it's pretty flexible, and I love the color. I hook it on my bag, and it holds my earbuds, whatever you call them, which are also purple. But no, I don't have a problem. No, not me. I
Who's
don't have
got
a problem
color
with
theme
purples.
now?
Yeah, everything I've always had is purple. The flowers I got for Valentine's Day are
Purple.
And the other thing I ordered was, it's called a sidekick. It's a little zipper pouch, about yay big,
They're
about that
cute,
big,
too.
about that tall. Holds it unzips and opens quite wide, and it holds quite a few of my pens and tools that I use with my planners. And yes, I said planners in the plural because I am one of those people. Yeah. And so I got that in the plum. They have a new color out, this plum, and it's darker than this even, but it's in this color family. It's a blue purple, not the red purple. It's more of the blue, and it's really pretty. It's dark. It's darker than I thought it was. So I probably won't get anything else in the plum, but it's definitely pebbly and floppy. Not as much as the nutmeg in terms of floppy and pebbly, but it's more in the middle range. And that's another thing on Portland leather. They will
tell you.
They give you there's a chart on the pebbly versus smooth, and how structured, how stiff versus how soft it is.
I'm trying to get the load.
And so I likes the floppy and I likes the pebbled. So nutmeg is near and dear to my heart. It's a brown, dark brown.
So this is lava. At the
chart.
bottom, you can see where it's talking about how stiff it is and how pebbly it is, like smooth and pebbly.
Yeah.
So I do like slouchy, firm, pebbled, smooth.
Yeah.
Gives you the range.
Slouchy, not floppy.
And their stuff holds up well, guys.
Oh yeah, we've talked about that before. She has some of the shoes.
I have 3 pair.
Yeah. See, I don't have any of the shoes.
The tennis shoes are really, really comfortable. I would suggest probably going a half size up, but they broke in and they're fine now. It took a few weeks. Yeah, really tight.
Yeah, I pretty much only wear Skechers.
Yeah, you do.
I mean, that's my thing. Is my Skechers, but
they hold up well. I've worn them at least 4 or 5 times a week.
Yeah.
For months now, and they're fine.
Yeah, they still look great. Talking about her shoes on my Skechers, her Portland leather shoes. But yeah, we love Portland leather. We carry every day.
But I've got one. My purse over there is Portland leather. You got your tote.
Yeah.
Crossbody tote, everybody. Here it is.
Crossbody medium. It's a medium.
A medium.
Yeah, they have a smaller one,
Yep,
a mini, and then they have a full size tote. But it's this is Dune. I haven't seen Dune lately on the website at all, so I don't think they're carrying Dune. But Dune is a quite floppy and fairly pebbled texture. See?
It's cute.
And that's the way I like it. I like it floppy and I like it pebbly.
Pebbled.
I want texture and I want it to flop.
Textury and floppy.
But I carry that everywhere. It's got planners. There's 3 planners in
One for everything.
there. I have everything has a planner for it. It's seriously, like, that's my knitting planner.
The blog post you should write next.
It's about planners.
About planners. You should.
Yeah. But
yeah,
I write everything down. But this is the bag that I have my little doohickey put flat.
We talked about last time, and then I was like, oh, I should ask so we can show off your color if you've got it.
I did.
And you did it. You did it.
I don't have the plum one with me. It's on my desk at home, actually.
You just have to bring it.
Sorry, I know. I'm sorry. I keep turning around, and every time I turn around, I go off camera.
Okay.
And I've jumped up and down, and
They know.
it's been a visual. What's the word? I don't know what word I
I
wanted.
don't know what word you. I don't know what word
I
you
said
wanted.
visual, but that's not the word I wanted.
It's been a what?
Up and down, move around, kind of day.
Busy?
Episode. Busy. I keep moving. I haven't sat still all day.
Vivacious.
I don't know what word I was going for. My class, all of my classes are doing this crime scene, and where I've got the dead. I have a dead body with blood everywhere. Big
We
old
don't
puddle
go
of blood.
buy a dead body.
I don't. I don't have a real dead.
It's a mannequin.
It's a wooden mannequin with a wig and laying face down, so it actually does look quite real. It freaked a couple of the kids out a little bit when they first saw it.
She always sends an email out to the entire faculty.
So everybody knows where it is.
They need to know that there is a possible dead body.
Because I've scared the crap out of maintenance people before. And I put crime scene tape up everywhere. So you should notice the crime scene tape, right?
So there's something going on.
Anyway, so there's blood everywhere and dead body and evidence markers and the whole 9 yards. And they have to work the crime scene. And so I'm up and down. It's cross hall for my classroom, but it's not big enough for all the kids to go in at one time. So they're going in shifts. That, a few of them will go over and work, then come back and then go back. So I got kids in 2 different rooms doing stuff, and I bet I've gone 8,000 steps today, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So I got the movements, I got the bouncies going on. We're just dabbling at this point.
We are. Yeah, I think we've done everything. So
we might cut some of this stuff.
I don't cut it.
Like, yeah, she doesn't. We don't. She
no
cuts
point.
The stuff at the beginning out.
Oh yeah. We're just mumbling.
Because Michele keeps dropping bad words because it was a bad day. But
no, but it's
once we get that part over with,
it's not coherent like most of it.
I'm never coherent.
Blah, 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 blah,
As
blah.
I yawn, sorry.
All right, guys. I think we're gonna be done now.
We're done now.
So everybody,
knit periodically. Bye bye. Have a great day.